This tutorial is to help you add new content to the Free State High School Student Support Wiki. It's not that hard to do. Hopefully this will help you get through it. We're going to look at three things. We're going to first add some new content to one. Then we're going to add a document to the wiki page. And then finally we're going to add a new week to the wiki page. So three little activities here. Should take a couple of minutes. Got to start by making sure that we're on the right web page. This is the Free State High School, and it's FSHS support, all one word, two S's back to back, .wikispaces, make sure it's plural, .com, and that should get to this page. Once you get here, in order to edit, you need to have a password, and so you have to sign in. So just sign in over here, and you have to sign in. This should be given to you by supervisor. I don't want to stay signed in, and so I'm just going to go ahead and sign right in there. It pops up, and it looks almost exactly the same, but you'll notice up here in the right hand corner this box has gotten much larger. It has a dashboard and some other things, but what we're interested in is wiki controls. So we're going to click on the wiki controls right there, and that allows us to move around here and do some editing. You'll see the blue boxes there. That highlights this right here, which is important tools, and this right here. First thing we've got to do is get on the page that we want to edit, and so I'm going to choose a 5th hour page from Mrs. Barkley, this Intro to Algebra page. Everything above this line, this horizontal line, should be accurate and should not need to be edited. And what we're interested in is editing down here where it says week of October 29th. We're going to do some editing there. And in order to do that, we need to click on this little edit button right there. Once we do that, you get a sort of different looking screen, a little text editor here, and we're going to use that right now. So first thing is this space looks way too big, so I'm going to delete that a little bit. Just get some harder deletes there. And then you just set this here. Now you start typing in, if the day was October 29th, you start typing in what happened that day. And so let's see, we did completed worksheet for chapter 7. Okay, and I don't want that bold. It's bold right now. I'm going to keep that plain. And the thing I want to make sure everybody remembers is that the chapter 7 test is on Friday. And that's all I need. We didn't have any learning materials today. Maybe we had a worksheet, but I didn't have it. And so if that was the end of the day, I'm just going to click Save. And pretty easily it just goes back, and you can see it posted the information right there on the page. Now let's say I come back another day, and maybe it's October 30th. So I'm going to click the Edit button again, same page. And I'm going to highlight everything up until right before that anchor mark. That anchor is very important, and we want to keep that there. And then you may copy it by either right-clicking and selecting copy, or you can also do Control-C. Then I hit my cursor so it sits right after that anchor mark. That anchor mark, again, is really important. And then I'm going to paste, and you can either paste by hitting Control-V like I did right there, or you can right-click where the cursor is and hit paste. And because this is the next day, it's going to be October 30th. I changed that day. And then maybe on the 30th we did reviewed the homework from 10:29. That's what we did today. Oops, I'm getting some other windows in there. And then that chapter 7's test is still on Friday. And this time we had some learning materials. So hopefully you've got the file uploaded already, and I put the cursor right where I'm going to want the learning materials to be, and I'm going to hit File right up here at the top of the page. And there's something that's already been uploaded, but I want you to know how to upload a file to this. So you click Upload Files, and you just pick on something that's in your folder, hopefully something that you downloaded, and I'm just going to click on this because there's something I already had, and click Open. and give it a second, and you'll see it's uploading it. And once you see the icon, it's ready to go. And all you have to do is click on it one time, and you'll see down here it says remove file. That means the file is there and it's ready to go. And so all I have to do is click save, and getting everything set up. And so now you can see there is the homework, there's the post that we just did, and the actual document that we had. So if a teacher had a PowerPoint, or maybe there was a worksheet that was done that you scanned in as a PDF, whatever it was, that could be loaded right onto the page. So let's say it's the end of that week, and the third part I said is what happens when we add a new week. So we're going to again start by going to the edit button. We scroll down, and very similar to how we did just a minute ago, we're going to select the entire week, and then you can either right click and do copy or do Control C. And then this time I'm going to set my cursor right there next to this green box. You can see it right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and paste it. Again, you can right click to do, oops, I didn't do it. I'm going to get right there and then paste, and you'll see it pasted a whole nother week. Here's that first week right here. This is where those anchors become really important, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, and this would be the next week, which would be November 2nd through November 5th, 2012. And then I'm going to go in here, and this date will be November 2nd. Now all this is not any good anymore, so I don't need that. So I'm just going to highlight it and delete it, and I'm just going to delete. To remove a file, you just click remove file, and then we're going to delete it here. And so we're going to clean this all up a little bit. For some reason we're getting some odd spaces in there. I'm not quite sure why, but we can clean those up really quickly. And then we come in here, and I've just got to do a few other things here just to make everything look pretty. And then here you would type in, maybe we reviewed, oops, I don't want it bold, reviewed the test from last week. None, we don't have any coming up. And we didn't have any learning materials, and you can see how that's done. But we could add something there if we need to. But what I wanted to show you is what happens when we do this and how these anchors work. I'm just going to do a little cleanup here, make everything look nice. Not quite sure why we still got some. Oops. Mistakes in here. I'm just kind of cleaning things up. So then we hit save, and saving away, and you'll notice now we've got two headers that automatically happened in here. One for week 2 and October 9th. That's what those anchors are doing for us, so that if you're up at the top of the page and you want to look at week 2, you jump straight down to that anchor and you can see where it is. So there you can see sort of how that works. Just a short tutorial to show you how to enter that in. You're welcome to check this out anytime on the Wikipage. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.